Carlos Bab, you agree some tough calls required, and what are those tough calls, in spite of being in the opposition, you would like to see from this government?
See, I agree, and it is time that you see they've got 5 years ahead, and I think if they do a cleanup now itself, and I think that Dr. Pramod Sawant, having enjoyed as being the Chief Minister and being returned, would have the right to exercise the tough decision, and I think people will support him. All good people will support him, including the opposition will support him. Trust me. It's not, we will not be opposing for the sake of opposing, but we will have a constructive opposition. If he has to take the tough call, I think the time is now, because if you don't do it now, Goa will be finished.
Let's spoke about Carlos Bab, what a clean cabinet. Frankly, because you come from you come from a school of thought where many people have started saying that a person like you should be the leader of opposition. But we know that the political reality and our wishful thinking are two different things. But when you look at the composition of the cabinet today, what kind of a cabinet you would like to see?
See, the cabinet must have people who are not only educated, but also people who can perform. Because remember, our first Chief Minister, Dayanand Bandodkar, himself, he didn't require to be a postgraduate or a doctor in any field, but still he could govern. So you have people who may not be necessarily highly qualified, but if they know administration, they can see the people's problems, especially the poor man's problems. If they can reach out to them and they can give a direction, finally the bureaucracy is there to help. The bureaucracy will be the ones who will put it down in paper and then execute it. So they are the ones required. So I think it's not necessary that everyone educated should be the... If you remember at time of Prime Minister VP Singh, it had the highest, most educated MPs in the House, and yet they all fought and the government fell. So we can't have this kind of a situation.
Yeah.
So, but I think it should be, I agree it should be clean, but necessarily the government numbers may not work with that.
Eventually it needs to perform.
It requires to perform.
Eventually it needs to perform. It's a